Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Patrick Howley, and I'm the citizen journalist reporting the Kamala files at patrickreports.com. President Donald J. Trump is gaining momentum in his fight for the soul of America against cackling Herpy and Willie Brown's former side piece, Kamala Harris.
He's a rogue, all right, notorious for his flamboyant lifestyle. Flashy clothes, fancy parties, fine women.
Are you his daughter?
I take cash card or Venmo, but you gotta say no to that hoe.
The most recent Real Clear Politics polling average shows Trump leading in battleground states, topping Kamala in Arizona, North Carolina, and Georgia, tied in Pennsylvania, and within a point of her in Wisconsin and Michigan. Trump is closer to Kamala than he was to Hillary Clinton or Joe Biden in the polls at this point in the race, and we all know that Trump defeated Hillary and actually defeated Joe Biden. Since we know that a lot of polling is designed to try to make Kamala look stronger than she is, in order to cover for the inevitable voter fraud that's going to happen, Trump could actually be leading her by a significant margin. Trump electrified the crowd Saturday at his rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, in the must-win battleground Keystone State, in the very town where Trump took a bullet in the ear in a failed assassination attempt on the populist firebrand.
Lee, thank you very much, really, and thank you, a very big thank you to Pennsylvania. We love Pennsylvania. And as I was saying, oh, I love that.
Of course, law enforcement spotted the attempted Trump assassin prior to the shooting, and the Lady Ghostbusters Secret Service failed to protect our guy. Kamala, meanwhile, doesn't know what to do when her teleprompter short circuits.
Remember his number? 32. Today we got 32 days until the election. So 32 days. 32 days. Okay, we got some business to do. All right. 32 days. And we know we will do it. And this is going to be a very tight race until the very end. We are the underdog, and we know we have some hard work ahead.
President Trump is correct. Kamala is not very bright.
I insult her intelligence.
Well, I have to do that. Well, I don't think she's a very bright person. I do feel that. I mean, I think that's right. I think I am a very bright person. And a lot of people say that. I don't think she's a very bright person. And you know what? Our country needs a very smart person. And I don't think she's a very smart person. So I'm not looking to, I don't consider that an insult. That's just a fact.
Kamala is getting rightly ratioed for her offering of $750 to Americans who have lost everything in Hurricane Helene.
And the federal relief and assistance that we have been providing has included FEMA providing $750 for folks who need immediate needs being met.
Which is a small pittance compared to the money doled out to illegal immigrants crossing the border to systemically replace the native-born American people.
Down, down with deportation! Up with education! Down, down with deportation! Up with education!
And a fraction of the billions of taxpayer dollars handed out to Ukraine and Israel to wage genocidal war overseas. Israel, meanwhile, recently bombed a UN school, and it also has been bombing very ferociously the country of Lebanon. Rhino Republican Lindsey Graham made the swamp's priorities clear in an interview with neocon Sean Hannity, who privately lobbied Trump's then chief of staff Mark Meadows behind the scenes to get Trump to concede the 2020 election during election overtime when Fox News was circling the wagons for creepy Joe Biden.
I've been going all over South Carolina like most people. I hadn't slept much. But look what's going on in Israel. Our friends in Israel are surrounded by people that want to kill them, destroy them, a second Holocaust in the making. And Biden says be proportional. What is the proportional response to people who want to kill you and your family? Gosh. They're running out of ammunition in Israel. We have to help our friends to keep the war over there from coming here. They're willing to...
FEMA, meanwhile, stands accused of actively blocking supplies from getting to the American people who have been damaged by the storm.
I got to pull over on the side of the road because of this. This is how out of touch the federal government is with the American people. She gives a number that you can call. FEMA put this woman in front of a camera for 1 minute and 9 seconds telling you how you can apply to get assistance. You can call them. You can email them. You can apply online. I mean, how are we going to call them? North Carolina, Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, Florida, they're buried in mud. Do you have, like, cans on a string? Do we stand in the yard and go, hey, FEMA! Smoke signals? I mean, we don't have pen and paper. I'm sorry. It's buried with our people, in our homes and our houses.
Here on the Kamala Files, we reported on how Kamala covered up the alleged radiation poisoning of Black people at a San Francisco development called Treasure Island, which counted Nancy Pelosi's cousin as one of the chief partners in the development deal.
I don't believe in Kamala Harris, and she said if we vote for her, she was going to close Treasure Island down, and she never did. I will not be voting for Kamala Harris.
So she promised you that she
promised. Andre has it. He has it in writing.
I have 2 cancerous tumors.
People who were...
I contacted Kamala Harris.
And what happened?
I got the hurricane blow off. I contacted Nancy Pelosi, and he got the hurricane blow off. I contacted Gavin Newsom. I got the hurricane blow off. It's a class thing. It's about class. It's we're low income and we're Black. I contacted Kamala Harris when she was Attorney General, and she could be a big blow off. And when
what did she do? How did you get it blow off? She just ignored you.
I sent her by email, and she ignored it. And then I contacted her again, and she became my Facebook friend. And she said she was going to do something about Treasure Island, and she didn't.
Trump's running mate J.D. Vance perhaps summed up America's feelings best with his classic facial expressions during his debate victory against befuddled moron Tim Walz. The old political pros in Washington, D.C. are losing touch.
What's the first word that pops into your head when you hear the name Kamala Harris? Liar.
Over the next 4 weeks, MAGA Nation will come together, rally the middle-of-the-roaders who sat out last time, and deliver a resounding victory for President Donald J. Trump. You can read and watch the Kamala Files at my website, patrickreports.com, which is often featured on Infowars.com, and I will see you in January at President Trump's second inauguration in Washington, D.C. God bless you, and God bless the Donald, President Donald J. Trump.